Morning everybody, welcome to another episode of Car Addiction. Today I wanted to share my experience dealing with a certain Hyundai dealership in Ontario. It's a funny one. It's not a bad one, but it's a funny one. So I recently purchased a 2014 Hyundai Santa Fe 2-liter turbo with the all-wheel drive system. It's a nice SUV. It has plenty of power and all the features that I wanted. I certainly did not pay a premium because it's not a Toyota RAV4 or a Honda CR-V. But during my purchase, I knew it had certain problems. And I also knew, because it only has 80,000 kilometers and I also have 1 year left in my warranty, so I can take it to the dealership and get all of those problems serviced for free. Do keep in mind, I bought the vehicle from a Ford dealership, and for some reason the Ford dealer did not know the Hyundai's warranty is 5 years and 100,000 kilometers. They were under the assumption it's 3 years and 60,000 kilometers, like everything else in their parking lot. So of course I negotiated a really good price. I'm not going to tell you how much I paid. So I took it to my nearest Hyundai dealership, and there were three problems. Problem number one, on the steering, if you turn it left or right about 30 degrees, it had a clicking noise. And in my research, the clicking noise is from the power steering motor that's driving the steering shaft. It has a black rubber part, and that part wears out prematurely, and that clicking noise will come from that part. Look online, there's thousands of Hyundais and Kias with that problem. So I knew that's the problem. The second one was the driver's seat. The plastic under the driver's seat, they were breaking away. It's just I don't know why the previous owner did something or whatever. It was cracking and breaking away, and it is covered under the warranty. The third one is on my rear drive axle. I don't know if you know, Hyundai and Kia's all-wheel drive system, especially the rear axle, is hung on two bolts. Those two bolts goes to two big rubber mounts. And when I went under the vehicle, I noticed one of the rubber mounts were not on the top-notch shape. So what happens is, whenever I'm taking a corner and I'm accelerating out of a corner, the all-wheel drive system will kick in, but when it disengages, it will have a banging noise. So yeah, I thought it's because of that bushing. That mount is not optimal. It's not stabilizing the axle to the fullest. So I took it to the dealership. I knew how to replicate that problem. I showed them this is how it's done, and I told them this is what I believe that's the issue. But the service manager said, "Sir, don't worry about it. We know what we're doing. Let us take care of it." I said, "Okay." So first, they changed the two links on the suspension, and they told me that they said it's probably one of the links, so they changed both of them. I said, "Okay," and the noise was still there. They said, "Well, the next one we need to look at is the rack and pinion." I said, "Okay." So they changed the rack and pinion. The noise is still there. So then they came to me and they said, "Well, we really should change the whole steering column because they're assuming it's coming from the top of the steering." Duh. That's where that bushing is. So instead of changing that $5 bushing, they changed the whole steering column. I said, okay, because guess guess what? I'm getting all the new parts. Now, going to the back. Going to the back first, they changed the four-wheel drive coupler system. They asked me, I said, sure. They changed it. And that noise, the banging noise was still there. And then they decided to change the whole rear axle, the whole system. I said, okay. They changed that too. Well, as of right now, they're changing it. That's why I'm driving on this Hyundai Elantra courtesy vehicle, because they're working on it. That's my funny experience with them. It's maybe I could be wrong. If they only listened to me, it would probably be a 3-hour job for both front and back, and the cost of the part, where it's all rubber parts, I can't imagine the cost of the parts being too high. But you know what? All the power to them. I'm getting new driveline parts for free. And for the seats, they said they're just going to replace the seats. So I said, okay. I really need your help. You can help me by clicking that subscribe button. And stay tuned for more awesome videos.